Could this be a push? Could this be a final push for a sign of things to come? Lynn Roberts, head coach, LA Sparks, planting seeds in the ground for Caitlin Clark to blossom and eventually put on a LA Sparks uniform. The talks were once hot. They might be heating up again.
It is being described as a major crisis. The Indiana Fever are reportedly facing growing uncertainty. While the WNBA finds itself at the center of intense speculation, rumors that once stayed behind closed doors have now spread everywhere. Reports claim Caitlin Clark could be considering a future away from the Indiana Fever. According to those reports, Coach Lynn Roberts and the Los Angeles Sparks have emerged with a multi-million-dollar proposal, hoping to bring the superstar to Los Angeles. The leaked details have fueled widespread debate and reportedly drawn strong attention from league officials. While nothing has been confirmed, many believe the strained relationship between Clark and the coaching staff has intensified the speculation. Critics argue the organization has failed to support its biggest star, raising concerns about the franchise's future. If you think this is just another trade rumor, think again. Tonight, we break down the reported
each other off the floor. I just don't think that on the floor, it's a good mix. I think they just see the game through two different lenses. And we have been yearning and calling for Stephanie White to actually stand up for, represent, and be front and center for Caitlin Clark. And she's refused to do it at every turn outside of a 30-second clip post the Alyssa Thomas situation in which she backtracked on everything she said and made Alyssa Thomas the victim when her superstar point guard was the victim. It just makes no sense how Stephanie White has gone about this. And you see the things that LA Sparks doing. You got Cameron Brink, who's friends with Caitlin Clark. You got Kate Money Martin, who's best friends with Caitlin Clark. Sophie Cunningham will be a free agent at the end of this season. Hey, Sophie Lexica making her way downtown. Look.
To understand why the growing pressure on Indiana's front office and why this story could have a major impact on the league. To understand why reports are linking Caitlin Clark to Los Angeles, many point to the growing criticism surrounding her relationship with the coaching staff. For months, fans have questioned how the team responded to hard fouls and physical play, arguing the coaching staff did too little to defend its franchise star. The controversy grew even larger after claims that injury reports were used to manage her playing time, though those allegations remain.
The league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And I think a lot has obviously come after that, and as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. That goes for the opposing team we play, that goes for my teammates, that goes for my coaches. There should never be a question of character. Like I've always stood up here and said that, and that's truly what I believe. That's how I was raised. So, none of that is okay, and I don't want anybody to ever experience that. I think it can be really frustrating to me at times, and I think it's difficult. I think a lot of people sometimes think I'm a robot. I'm not a robot. I have emotions, I have feelings, and it can be really difficult to go through a lot of that. And, I'm 24 years old trying to navigate a lot, and I think at times I've been in this world for 4 years now, and you would never change any of it, but there are times that it is hard, and there are times that, it probably affects me a little bit more than I do put on, and, I would never change any of that for the world, but I think it's important that people do remember that part of it too. So
many fans are. According to ongoing reports, frustration within Clark's camp has continued to build, with critics saying the level of trust between both sides may have reached a breaking point. So, many fans argue you cannot treat a generational talent like a problem and expect long-term loyalty. Critics believe the coaching staff's handling of Caitlin Clark has only fueled speculation about her future with the franchise. That is where reports linking the Los Angeles Sparks have gained momentum. According to speculation, the Sparks see an opportunity to pursue one of the league's biggest stars if circumstances ever change. Reports also suggest Los Angeles could be prepared to make a major financial and trade offer, although nothing has been confirmed. Comments from Coach Lynn Roberts have only added to the conversation, with many
When you think about like the passion that these players have and their want to, how do you marry that with the execution that you just talked about in this film session to actually win games?
Yeah, and that's the issue right now is the ability to push through and get out of our own way on some level. But there's an element of toughness and effort that isn't consistent. And last night we just looked disconnected. Maybe that's because we sat out 8 days, didn't play. But I don't like using excuses. We got to be better. We're pros. We all have a job to do. We got to show up and do it better. And like I've said many times, the good news is today it's all about Indiana. We got to turn the page, learn from what we learned from what we saw last night. But that's not going to win any games. The level of connectedness, the max, second and third efforts. If we don't have those, it's not going to be good. But we have the talent needed, even with KP out, even with Cam out, to be more competitive than that.
Yeah. During this stretch, talk to me about just the decision today to just like practice and just say, we're just going to watch film. If you want to shoot a little bit, you can shoot a little bit, but not even really do too much on court and just say like, this is what we got to do. Here it is. Let's go do it.
And that's the reality at this point in the season too. Like we don't need to go through our plays right now today and wear them down physically. It's mentally having the focus and the intensity needed to execute. It's that simple. Now, it's hard to do, but I'm not saying it's simple to do, but it's a simple fix. Like that's what it is. Being in the right coverages, whatever it is, offensively being where we need to be. Like, do your job, all of us.
With
the growing speculation, signs of the Sparks' interest. Meanwhile, insiders claim other players, including Sophie Cunningham, have become part of the discussion as questions continue to surround Indiana's future. Whether those rumors prove true or not, many believe the situation could reshape the balance of power across the WNBA. The growing speculation has reportedly caught the attention of league officials, adding even more pressure to an already tense situation. According to reports, questions are being raised about how the Indiana Fever handled their relationship with one of the league's biggest stars. Critics argue the organization.
Well, I believe the vote is a mix between like the fan vote and then players and media, but it still just didn't work out in their favor. I mean, what else does a person have to do if they're averaging 24 points, 6 assists, a 5'8" guard shooting above 50% from the field? Like, what else can you do?
Other than be super active on social media, nothing. Like that seems to be what the parameters are. So, but KP's about winning. She's about being great, being excellent. She'll take it in stride.
What are you going to, if you haven't been able to talk to her about it yet, when you do, what are you going to say to her about it? Because, I mean, she's having a season that is worthy of being an all-star starter. Well, MVP, but an all-star starter just for the base level.
I haven't talked to her yet about it. I'll see how that conversation goes.
Okay.
Listen, man, Kelsey Plum got did dirty, just as Caitlin Clark got did dirty. We all know they rigged the fan voting for Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers jumped 400,000 votes in like 3 days. We all know it was rigged. It was scammy. They just didn't want Caitlin Clark to be the captain. But the Los Angeles Sparks, I think Caitlin Clark in LA would be a beautiful thing. And it's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see how this thing plays out in Indy. I think how the season finishes up is going to play a major part. And I think regardless of how things go, this is the very last season you'll see Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark as teammates. This is it. And I think the LA Sparks are planting seeds in the ground and prepping for a move to bring Caitlin Clark to Los Angeles.
Improve their relationship with Caitlin Clark. Rumors linking her to the Los Angeles Sparks will only intensify. Critics argue the franchise is facing difficult questions about its leadership and long-term direction. Meanwhile, the Sparks recently signed Kate Martin to a standard contract, fueling even more discussion among fans about a possible future connection with Clark, though no such move has been confirmed. The conversations continue to heat up, and many see the signing as an interesting step for Los Angeles. Whether these rumors lead anywhere remains to be seen, but the story has become one of the biggest talking points in the basketball world. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates as this story continues to develop.